All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Trendy Options. I hope you guys had a great day. Today is April Fool's, and I did not have a good joke that I wanted to send out there. I thought it would be pretty corny, considering I was expecting everybody to think that or already know it was April Fool's, so I didn't think it'd be very funny. But the market didn't play a trick on us today. Unless for some reason it gaps down really big tomorrow, and then today was just a facade. But we'll take what we got out of it today. So, nonetheless, I just want to give you a recap since I took off a little early today and just kind of go over the positions and the thoughts around that and just talk about it, okay? So, let's go ahead and take a look at this. First things first, ES up 32 points. I didn't get to watch the action, but what I will tell you is we headed right into the upper yearly trendy edge, right? Right there. So close. So close. Man, all right, so what are we going to do here? We'll probably gap this up right into this tonight or tomorrow, fade back maybe. This could be a nice move back into demand. You can see it here perfect at T2 where it was today, and I will change everything. But what I'm saying is what you'll probably maybe see. The probabilities are high, but you never know. We don't want to speculate. But if we get this move up here, it would be nice to be here in the morning and then see something like this down into our demand area and then see if this is going to hold. Just realizing that this could be a relief rally from this point, considering that from here to here is the actual. And the inception of the market created somewhat of a demand zone in this area down here. Okay. And we will pivot here, creating supply, and at some point moving back up to here. However, it does not have to end like that. We can also begin like this. Okay. We can actually gap up into here, retest, and I actually showed this in my morning call this morning, and higher high, stops go under here, looking for 28.93 and so forth. Okay, so that was your futures kind of outlook on ES, SPX. Now let's just go ahead and throw up some of these. Yeah, throw up. And let's just talk about them real quick. So basically what I've done in here, folks, is put in our swing trades. And some of these are not in there, and I apologize. It might be 4 or 5 that are not in here just because of the size and so forth. But I just want to go over them so you can get an overall idea how everything's going. So, anyways, AEE is not on there, but it is closing right up above the LIS. Adobe, nice move here. Gave you an opportunity. Brought this up in the room plenty of times. We got the year signal right here. Nice move above the list. It actually pulled almost all the way back to the arrow here, creating and target was 271.66. You can see here we actually closed above there. Tomorrow, look for it to hold and then moves into T2, 277.51. You could pull up the LIS just a little underneath that 271.66 and make that your stop now. FDX, nice move. Above the LIS, told you we had the monthly signal on this. This also pulled back to about, I remember, $2 to $3, came up to T1, closed above. Apple, nice move off the LIS. What we'd like to see is some follow through tomorrow. And really where this thing starts moving is above 192.90. Let's just call it 193. Looking for 194.45. Amazon did close above T1. That's awesome. We were able to get out of this position for nice profits today. And, on the bullish note, did close above T1, looking for T2. Okay, over here on BA. What a great trade by some of our members in the room. Thanks for sharing. Also, we've had this on the blueprint for quite some time, and things just keep getting better here. So we did get the yearly. That's this peak right here. Got us into T1, and actually, did we close above T1? That was 390.73, 391.54, and I hear some chatter that they're down a couple bucks. That's okay. At the end of the day, what we're looking for is a close above 382.68, and that's what happened. So from a swing perspective, BABA did sell off. Basically got here almost to T1, pretty darn close if it did. And that's what we expect. So a lot of these actually blew through T1 today or settled just right on them, and we're happy about that, okay? So BABA may give us that opportunity to get long down here around 179.33 again. We'll take a look at it in the morning. COST cost, nice move, kept its rhythm going. Looking for T1 up here at 245.11, just shy of that, just under $1. Facebook came back almost to the LIS today, gave you an opportunity to get long and closed up around T1 at 168.70. T1 being 168.60, 86, I think it actually touched. Down here on Goldman Sachs, nice move into T1, settled right around T1. HD, what a banger. I mean, seriously, this thing, you got to be happy. I know we had quite a few traders in the room actually stay in this trade. And yeah, nice blow through T1, that nice little cup here, probably up to T2 and then a pull back to T1. So look for 196.22 as long as we can hold that 193.39. And then ISRG was looking good as soon as we got into it at 250, trimmed at 285 or sell. It was a quick one, but it did what it was supposed to do. And it tends to do this. It sells off like it just out of nowhere. Usually it has nothing to do with supply or anything. It just kind of pulls back and it settles. And then, but we'll look for a bigger move into tomorrow. See if we get above 581.41. Progressively, probably locking gains if we can get up higher into and around 600. Okay. So that's that on ISRG. Let's pull up our next chart here into these. Really wanted J&J today, and it, what I thought would end up being one of my best trades, I never even got into, and sure enough, it almost pulled back, so it might be giving me an opportunity to get into it tomorrow. I'll take another look tomorrow. So for right now, it's a no trade for me. KSS looking good as well. Closed up $1.44. Was above T1 at 69.38 and actually got us almost into T2 here. It actually stalled out at T2. So between T2 and T1, you want to see it hold there and look for 71.67 to T3. JPM, what a wonderful trade. Almost came up and marked our 105.02, so close. I know this is our target. We bought the 105 calls. If you wanted to trim, you were able to trim out at 15%. Closing the day up close to 40%, I believe. Getting close to T2 at 105.08. If we can get above there and hold value, we're looking for 107.05. McDonald's, stopped at the list. That's okay. We weren't expecting to go long. Came down into T1 and bounced. Check that out at 187.91. Looking good. MU got the monthly signal here. Just kind of closed out here. Basically indecision candle and looking for some continuation tomorrow to give us an idea. Wouldn't mind to see it come back down into the LIS so I can get back on this train that I never got on. So we'll see if that comes. Netflix, what a beautiful trade from the LIS. I was hoping to get T1 today at 371. Didn't quite get that, but still from the LIS was able to pull out about 57% or so from that trade. And then moving over here to PayPal, same thing. Came down to the LIS, gave you an opportunity, and then closing up almost $2 from there. And T1 up here at 107 still looks good. Let's see if we can at least stay above 104.60 tomorrow, and then we should look pretty good. Disney, great trade as well, but the options just don't move like some of these big guys. I mean, literally, I think we bought when the thing was up 80 cents. And there wasn't much fluctuation in the option price at all, even all the way up to its high. I mean, I think the highest it got. Let me take a look at my options here just really quick. Give me one second. Looks like the highest we got today was $1.45 and bought these for $1.30 when this thing was up 80 cents. All right, and I mean these don't expire until April 19th. So yeah, not my favorite option, but still closed up on the day. Over here on Snap, Snap was a great one. Nice surprise, broke out from the TL, came into T1, 1139, was able to trim, and or if you held, this is a long position for a swing, and it did quite, it didn't get there, so it didn't close above 1139, but that's okay. And then over here on Square, up $1.40 today. Didn't move much. That's okay. Coming in on their target at 77.38 if it can close above. Look for 82.51, but before that, you got to get past 79.40. NVIDIA came into, we can't make this stuff up, right? Came right into the LIS. Nice push here from 180.44, closed down at 182.28 or up 182.28. Looking for T1 at 188. Let's see tomorrow if we can get a rip out of here. We'll be looking for the higher high. And then you got these double tops over here. So this is going to give you a little bit of an issue. But first target's going to be 184.83. And then above that, we'll hit our 188.12. Over here, sorry for skipping, XLNX. Nice move. Came into the LIS. We pulled this out a couple times. Said it was going to be a mover. Got the monthly signal here. Now you're looking for that double top up here around 130.54. All right, so that's pretty much our review. I'll be sending out blueprints on the futures tonight, and hope you guys had a wonderful day. If you have any feedback for me, please reach out to me. Understand that this room is about teaching, and I'm teaching you a methodology. I'm showing you before and after. I'm showing you proof of concept, and the idea here is to understand that the way I look at trading is over all these charts I just showed you, all of these blueprints are working. Okay, and so if you don't understand the blueprints, please look at the lessons channel. I've went over these in detail, but if there's still something missing, please reach out to me. We could do a one-on-one, and I'll be happy to kind of go over those charts with you and so forth. Okay. Other than that, I think everything looks great. We'll look at for tonight for any future trades, and I look forward to serving you. Have a great night. We'll see you in the morning.